Welcome to Moonlight Truth Studios. I am Mama So. Thank you for being a part of the channel. It is truly a pleasure to have you here. And for those of you that are new, it will be an honor to have you as part of my tribe or my nations. Okay, my nation within my many tribes. There's an energy here within this season right now that I've been feeling is around forgiveness. Forgiveness around ourselves and forgiveness of those that has trespassed us and those that we have actually trespassed. This is really coming to see the value and the truth behind the demise, the calamity, the disappointment that you, the individual, may have created into someone else, to then better understand the other polarity in what the other person may have done or what someone else may have done to you, that is kind of a reflective pull towards what you have done to someone else. So there's a great need in this energy for forgiveness, in opening up the heart. That is what I have been sitting in. This is a level in not being in opposition and not being within that square energy of being combative or being conflictive, but really coming into compromise and truance to really find that balance and that peace within the rhythmic flow of nature within oneself, that then radiates the energy that then attracts the more positive things that, or benevolent things that we desire to have more prominent within our life. So I kind of want to tap into that, see what wants to kind of come out. Of course, I go with the receptive flow. I don't know how it's going to go, but I need to get some smoke down by my feet. Okay, because I'm outside in Mother Nature. And where I'm sitting, there may be some spiders, okay, because I see bird poop on my furniture and everything. But anywho, Supreme Creative Source, ancient of the ancient ancestors in the higher realms of our greatest good, what is it that we of the collective individuals need to see, hear, or know at this time in the realms of forgiveness and reflection? Um, Amen. That went straight. The Two of Cups. This is about the choices and things that we make, or the decisions of choices that we have to make, the options. But this is feeling really like compassion, having compassion for that masculine, feminine energy within self. That's that compassion, learning the compassion through someone else doing it to you, you know, seeing the truth of the matter through what you have been projecting, or this isn't a wide enough elbow. Y'all see my arm keeps slipping. Okay, Mama So coming for all flaws, hiccups, and all imperfections and interruptions too. But anywho, this is like that energy, like that self-reflection, that compassion coming together, having more passion towards the individual and what you have done. This person, place, or thing, but more of a person, may not be in your life or around you at this time. But this energy, we can still send that healing energy and that energy of acceptance and the awareness within truth that we have come to see of ourselves. And yeah, and stand within that. Anything else? I heard on the wings they fly. The Ten of Cups. On the wings, it's all emotion. So this is like really pay attention to our hearts and our emotions. What triggers it as well? What's triggering it? What's triggering, or the particular situation in our life that's triggering that lesson in us, that awareness within us. I do desire that Christelle, the earth and hollow that channels Mama So, okay, is making this comprehensible. I hear, cherish the day, I won't go stray, you won't catch me running, uh, uh, you rule in the way that I move. It's almost as if, yeah, that Ten of Cups is that love, that authenticity. The Nine of Cups is the individual that will be you, but the other person makes the 10. And it's like coming to cherish those things through the lessons. I can't express that no more. Cherishing the heart. There's more hearts within the collective that are in that process of already experiencing having more compassion and coming to more compromise. And some of you are going to be coming into these awarenesses. There's going to be emotional events that someone else is going to bring into your life or into your atmosphere, but that projection from the individual is not here to harm you. It's here to help you to bring balance and the awareness into one's own true identity and what has been poured when it was your time, when you poured it somewhere else on someone else or something. So it's like, pay attention to those emotions. Those are what will be coming in. There's something else in this Ten of Cups. There's house energy, home energy. What is this about this home energy? What do I need to see about the home energy? There's something about home. Maybe this is something, your ancestral home, your home. Of course, this body is also home, but it feels more tangible. Well, this is touchable, tangible. The home is tangible. Maybe someone here may be going back to visit an old home or an old neighborhood in where you've lived before. Yeah. But is there something else with this home that I may be missing? Is there something else with the home? Oh, hell no. I'll take the one that went to the ground. I'll take the one that went to the ground, okay? It's in reverse. The Six of Cups. There's nothing but emotional energy. So some of you are going to be learning how to identify your wounded emotions, which will be your projections. And then some of you are going to come to understand your intuitive emotions, which is the wisdom, which is wisdom. This is the alchemy. This is learning because it was in reverse on the ground. This is learning from the past. So it's a lot of past reflections that are going to be coming forward in our emotions. And it's for us to reevaluate the value, the stock. What is the real or the true principle or the true lesson that is meant for me to gain or to benefit so that I can actually utilize it within the institution of my physical self and my reality that I live in each and every day. I don't need no spider getting in my purse, y'all. I took my old purse, okay, and I was like, I'm not getting ready to carry all these cars outside. I saw that purse pop up in my eyes, and I stuffed them bad boys up in there and all my other little trinkets so I can come and sit outside. Okay. I know you can see a little bit of the background back here, and I got that all right there. But if you come to Soulful Harvest Homestead, my other channel, you can see a lot of the, the landscaping, the beauty that I do have around me. So yeah, this is past heart, because the The way it's looking here, it's looking at this. And 6 plus 2 of that makes the 8 of cups, which is, that that movement, that choice in walking away and what you're walking away from and what that truth is and standing on that truth and knowing, because there's been a lot of emotional manipulation, mental manipulation within the collective, that you've come to lose sight of what's really true and valuable within your morals, principles, your belief systems, and what it is that you want to cultivate and create within your life that you're living in today. So this is coming to identify, to really bring the true awareness to it, not the half foot, not the one step foot, not the easy street within the healing or the evolutionary journey, but the steps that are truly required, and going down into the nitty gritty of it and really pulling out the true value, the true truth that stands within your sovereign authenticity as the ruler and lord of yourself. That's how I'm getting it. That's what it is. Anything else here? It's not only forgive ourselves and forgive others, but it's the deeper dive within it, to unbury or to uncover, to discover the true, authentic truth that lives and stands only within you, not within the situation that may have happened or may have taken place, not what someone else may have done, but to take and see the truth within it. Accept the truth within it when you find yourself within fault, and don't scape it. Don't scapegoat it, but walk in dignity within it. Stand up in it, because those areas, when you stand up within your authenticity, helps to reflect the truth to other people, that they don't have to be in fear because they fumble or they fall or because they did something wrong, according to someone else's standards, of course. The rambling fool. Anything else, Supreme? I keep hearing lower your gaze. It can be scary sometimes. And some of you that intuitives and you find yourself in certain places, sometimes you feel the need to close your eyes, but because of where you are, you don't trust that moment. And that's because you don't trust in the protection of the divine and those that is of your greatest good and highest vibration to be there to protect you. There's a level of confidence within the heart and your intuition that is also needed in this realm of forgiveness to bring true homeostasis and balance into the system in your reality. The Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands feels like what I just said, what was just spoken. Look, I got to get my hams up, okay? I got my long little dress on because that's what I was feeling. My little striped black, black and white, and my little flary red, hot red thing, that hot red thing, that wand, communicating my soul, communication of the soul. Nine of Wands. I don't see this as a battle. I don't see this as a line of resistance. I see this as determination and will within community. But this community that I'm seeing here is the community within the multidimensional being of who you are. This is also the many spirits and what is housed, because remember, the 9 is the representation of you, the individual. So this is your past lives, your ancestral It goes on here. These are spirits that has won because of determination. And now it's time for you to take your Ace of Wands and complete the cycle to its fullest, to bring that homeostasis, because 9 plus 1, the wand that you would then hold, then moves you over into the next phase. What's at the bottom? The 9 of Swords. And I feel like this is what will be alleviated. Coming to the truths, coming to the acceptance will alleviate the unnecessary nightmares, the unnecessary restless nights, the many interfering and intrusive thoughts. It'll put that protection where other people's stuff can't come in and penetrate into your aura or into your essence, to where then you don't know how to identify who you actually are. So, yeah, moving on. So, this is what I am going to conclude this message right here at 16:10. I do desire that you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz, hit that bell notification. And for those of you that are new, I am Mama So. Okay, I go with the receptive flow. And until next time, my beautiful loved ones and my beautiful souls, signing out is what I heard. Till then.